introduced to the fans. Okay, let's see what his juggling skills are like. Certainly nothing wrong with his juggling skills. He's done that well. I can tell you I couldn't do that, and with 2,000 people watching me, it'd be even more difficult. Did he drop that on purpose? Was it an accident? Who knows? So Paulinho doing his dribbling skills. There's about 2,000 people in the stadium at the moment. What's going on in the background, you might ask? Well, those are children from the FCB Escola soccer school, which Paulinho is going to be joining in Rakitin's name emblazoned across the front. Okay, these balls, there's somewhat less of those balls. There were more before. I think those FCB Escola children might have half-inched one or two of those for themselves. But there's 4 balls left, which are now going to be kicked up into the stands. And going to be a lucky extra souvenir for the players that are catching those balls. Loving the moment, Paulinho. In fact, a lot of players come out here, they look nervous, they look a bit bemused. One might have thought Paulinho in particular would have felt particularly bemused because there have been certain question marks asked about the transfer, but he certainly seems all smiles, all very, very happy. And as we've been saying all morning, Paulinho is probably just the player that FC Barcelona do need. He's got so many different qualities to add to the midfield. He's a tall, corpulent, strong player, good in the air. He's a midfielder that drops back and serves in defence, and also that works forward and contributes to the attack. He's a midfielder that scores goals. He's proved that. He's one of the best top scoring Brazilian midfielders of all time. Next stage is when he's handed over the keys to his car, an Audi. Looks like he may well be needing a new car, because when he was in China, he had a driver. His driver drove him around in another make of car, which I shan't mention because that wouldn't be fair to Audi, who of course are the club sponsor. He had a different make of car, and when he was leaving Guangzhou up in the stands, doing a good job of this. There have been embarrassing moments over the years when players have picked up the ball and sent it all kinds of different places, but now all of these are being delivered nicely into the right area of the stands. Taking the whole thing very much in his stride. This, the penultimate part of his day. That was just a little bit above the players. You don't get them all right, but I'm sure someone will go up there and claim that ball that went astray. I would say the final part of the presentation is going to be at about 2:15. We were somewhat behind schedule, but I think we're very much back on schedule now, so I think we can safely say that the press conference